Woo! Did he drop a bomb on us today, boxing fans? Floyd Mayweather owes the IRS a lot of money from 2015 when he fought.
Did Floyd not take out his own jets?
Floyd's got 3.
Oh yeah,
Floyd's got the one that he got, and he got
tax problems. That's what he's got.
According to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan.
Floyd Money Mayweather has always been in the spotlight, not just for his unmatched boxing skills, but also for his lavish lifestyle, which includes luxury cars, million-dollar jewelry collections, and private jets. However, this time Mayweather is making headlines not because of a big fight or a new business deal, but due to some shocking revelations by federal agents involving his private jet.
What's your travel arrangements?
You want me to show you right now? Call my pilot right now.
Yeah.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber?
I'm finna show you. I pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey, then go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send him over there, and then Dan can get on the plane also. Okay?
I'd say have him at the airport about 10:45 or so.
All right, tell Dan tell Dan to get on there also, please.
I got you.
All right, thank you. Hey,
Yeah, I'm done.
According to sources, during what was either a routine inspection or a targeted investigation, federal agents discovered highly unexpected and controversial items on board Floyd Mayweather's private jet. The discovery has caused a stir in the boxing world and sparked curiosity across both sports and entertainment media. While the full details are still unfolding, what we know so far suggests that this situation could bring serious trouble for the boxing legend. Mayweather is widely recognized for his collection of private jets, with the most well-known being his $60 million Gulfstream G650, which he calls Air Mayweather. This luxurious jet, marked with his signature initials, TB, often appears on his social media. Featuring gold-plated seat belts and a lavish interior, the aircraft perfectly represents his image of wealth, exclusivity, and influence.
Sir. What is up? What is up? I'm going in, coach.
But recently, that very jet became the focus of a federal investigation. On April 10th, 2025, law enforcement sources reportedly confirmed that one of Mayweather's private jets was grounded at an international airport in Miami after it was flagged during an inspection by customs and federal agents.
Shout out to Floyd Mayweather, man, getting his passport stamped. Air Mayweather is grounded. Peace.
While early reports were uncertain, reliable sources close to the investigation have reportedly confirmed that federal agents discovered large amounts of undeclared cash, high-value items possibly tied to illegal activity, and encrypted electronic devices that may contain sensitive information.
And when I'm on my plane, if I'm not sleeping, I'm counting cash. We're about to land. We're above Las Vegas. Look, as you guys can see. In 2 minutes, we'll be landed. Look right there. Come talk to me about my upcoming exhibition. Money man all day. And you know why I'm money man. I'm all about the cash.
The investigation into Floyd Mayweather's private jet is reportedly connected to a recent $42 million scam that has shaken the sports and entertainment industry. Mayweather claimed to have purchased 62 buildings worth that amount, but reports suggest otherwise, stating that he only holds minor shares in the properties rather than full ownership.
So my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Floyd has frequently highlighted that money is a central focus in his life. He has openly stated his desire for his children to follow in his footsteps and enter the same business. His main goal, he often says, is to build generational wealth. However, this mindset has sparked criticism from some who argue that he prioritizes wealth over integrity.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Despite his enormous earnings, there have been multiple reports and allegations suggesting that Floyd owes money to other fighters. One of the most notable claims comes from rapper 50 Cent, who accused Floyd of scamming him out of $2 million. According to 50, when Floyd was in jail, he asked him to handle his promotion. 50 Cent invested money, but later claimed that once Floyd was released, he acted as if he knew nothing about the deal.
It goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual, the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face and he tell me to.
50 Cent didn't stop at just one revelation. He went on to share that many people within Floyd's inner circle secretly don't like him. According to 50, Floyd is consumed by his obsession with money and lacks basic values. He claimed that Floyd's constant bragging about his wealth and status makes it difficult for others to respect him, aside from his achievements in the ring.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, if you call him, he'll be at your, your local hosting in a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
Bill Haney has accused Mayweather of shifting from a celebrated boxer to Money Mayweather, claiming that Floyd now prioritizes high earnings over delivering exciting, quality fights to his fans. Haney contrasted this with his own approach, stressing that he values providing fans with enjoyable matches instead of focusing only on financial rewards.
You say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give him...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you're the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you're really trying to do. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we done charged $57. Listen, we gonna give you the best fights, and we gonna get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying, because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you gonna charge the fans for some fight, and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't.
Even before fully adopting his Money Mayweather persona, Floyd struggled with the idea that other fighters were making more money than him. This became clear during a tense exchange with ESPN anchor Brian Kinney, who suggested that Oscar de la Hoya was a bigger money draw than Floyd. The comment triggered intense jealousy in Mayweather, as he felt his own accomplishments and skills should have earned him the top financial position in the sport.
We already know what I can generate. We already know what I can do in the sport, and we already know who's the face of boxing.
You waited over a year to come back.
And I've been gone from the sport, and what these fighters done since I've been gone, together in pay-per-view, out of all the fighters, haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
The pay-per-view has been pretty good for Manny Pacquiao fights lately, Floyd.
They still haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
Well, one was with Oscar de la Hoya, who was the cash king.
I'm the cash cow, please.
Not compared to Oscar de la Hoya. Have you drawn as much as Oscar de la Hoya in pay-per-view,
man,
Floyd?
De La Hoya been on pay-per-view 1,000 times. It took me two times, 3.5 million homes. Me, Floyd Mayweather.
No, with Oscar de la Hoya, though.
Oscar de la Hoya didn't do nothing. Did he win?
It was a split decision loss, as a matter of fact.
A significant point of tension emerged when Mayweather reportedly expressed frustration over not securing a deal similar to the one Devin Haney received. In response, Mayweather allegedly stated that he would make sure Devin wouldn't get fights with prominent boxers like Rolando, Rolly Romero, or Gervonta Davis.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him. And he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm going to make it tough for you. I'm going to go whisper and rain here. I'm going to make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm going to make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying? So,
not long ago, Floyd was slapped with a ban for promoting financial scams. He got involved in questionable crypto projects and other money-making schemes. Once the ban was lifted, he wasted no time jumping back into the game, this time teaming up with Kim Kardashian for another NFT promotion. It seems like he hasn't learned from his past mistakes and continues repeating the same money-driven errors.
When Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Cintratec. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing, under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over, and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into NFTs.
And if you in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right now, go get Mayweatherverse. That's my new NFT. I've been working on that for months. If I win, you win.
Now, it's pretty obvious from these comments that Floyd has learned nothing after not reading the SEC settlement. So maybe that's why he tells us we can't lose by betting on him. So let's put that to the test with his last 3 NFT projects.
I'm dropping my NFT tonight. FloydNFT.com, August 10th. Go get it right now. Matter of fact, don't even wait till August 10th. Get it now. My NFT. Own a piece of my legacy. Floyd Money Mayweather.
I'm not just in 30% or 40%, full 100%. I'm behind you. I'm all the way in.
Now, Floyd's World was indeed a huge success for Floyd Mayweather, who raked in $4.9 million. But what happened to his fans? Well, they're furious because the price of this NFT has collapsed over 90%, and they angrily responded in the comment section, You already have an NFT project. It's called @RealFloydNFT. You released it last year and then stopped working on it immediately after. Have you been punched in the head so much you're forgetting these things now? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know it looks bad. Logan Paul may have rocked Floyd more than we care to believe.
Floyd's track record is filled with financial troubles, from dodging taxes to allegedly being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid jewelry. These issues aren't isolated. They form a worrying pattern. It's not just about losing money. It's about the erosion of trust, credibility, and control over his public image.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Floyd has made millions, but he's also faced accusations of taking money for events and merchandise that never took place. Fans have paid for meet and greets, appearances, and exclusive content, only to receive nothing in return. A TikTok expose even revealed how much of his brand is built on hype rather than substance, with little to back up the promises he makes.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more
we're not
scamming to
yet,
be done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Floyd boasted about making $100 million from the Conor McGregor fight, promoting it as a major financial achievement. However, insiders and experts have raised doubts about the accuracy of those numbers.
What's the biggest fight you've ever had?
Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, which ironically is a boxing event, but it's the biggest combat sports fight ever.
What did that gross?
It did 4.4 or 4.5 million buys at $100 a buy.
Yeah. So that worked out okay.
It did.
Mayweather has built a reputation not just for his fight victories, but also for being one of the most arrogant athletes in sports history. He's openly stated that money matters more to him than legacy. While this mindset may have made him wealthy for a time, it has also earned him widespread disdain. For his critics, his fall from grace is that much more satisfying.
Floyd Mayweather was trying to give y'all the fights, and everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank, I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust, money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long, and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that, I'm gonna do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you ain't on Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter, but people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd's shortcut. They never saw a scenic route.
Interview 18. It's unclear whether Floyd Mayweather knew what was on his jet, but given his business acumen, he might have been aware. There's also a possibility he could be set up, given the media attention. As for his legacy, it could be affected if the situation escalates. His brand is built on wealth and success, so any scandal could tarnish his image. However, he's built a strong persona, so it might just be another media storm that fades. It all depends on the details that come out and how Floyd handles the situation.